If I ask you what's the most valuable thing that you own, many would say it's a house, it's a business, or it's a car. But the truth, it is time. You can earn money, you can make friends, but the time you spend, you can never recover. Welcome to Winding Ceylon, where we talk about time, ambitions, and precious moments that make life worth living. The guy who have here is someone that you must have seen in many places. How I know him is through cricket. Right, Javed?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Through cricket.
Through cricket. So you can see him in different functions like weddings, sports events, corporate events. So, but how I met him through cricket, and there's a lot that we can talk today about both his comparing and also his sports life. Yeah. How are you, Javed?
I'm good, bro. I'm really good. Actually, when you were talking about your introduction, I was just thinking we have so many things in common.
Yes.
Actually,
yes.
a lot of things in common.
Some things we can't even remember now.
Yeah.
Yes. And yes, we know Javed from his father first, because his father was a very famous personality in Sri Lanka. Do you like to talk about him a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I mean, my dad's been in the industry in terms of comparing for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
I think back in the 90s, it was him, Richard D'Souza, those kinds of legends who were in the industry, on TV, because unlike now, like we have social media, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's on the phone, all the influencers, they are the most famous people.
Yeah.
But back then it was whoever was on TV, right? So everyone would switch on to TV and watch whoever is on TV, on news, to learn English and stuff. So my dad, Noeline Hunter, all of them were like the legends or the people from the golden era of media back then. So for me to get into the field, it was never my dream to follow my father's footsteps.
Yeah.
I wanted to become a cricketer.
Yeah.
But my dad always wanted me to take after him. But when I realized I wasn't as great as I thought I was at cricket, I realized, okay, no. Something clicked after COVID. And even though I had read news since I was only 16 years old at Rupavahini, something clicked after COVID. And I thought, okay, you know what? I actually have an ability to be in front of a crowd and really be able to give them a great time. And I think that comes from my dad's genes, and to be able to learn so much of a legend like him. And now Geshan, for you also, it must be really tough, right? Taking over from your father must have been tough, because everyone puts pressure on you to say, oh, is he going to be like his father or great as his father? But I think we have a different pressure, because, there are two things here. A lot of people think, oh, it's easier for them to get into their business because their parents have been in it.
Correct.
But in reality, we have a lot more pressure.
Yes.
We have to live up to so much.
Live up to expectations.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So one thing I know, just like me, you also wanted to play cricket in school times, and I didn't have any idea of, I knew at some point I will also have to come to the field of watchers, but all I wanted to do was play cricket. Did your father at any point have, conveyed this message like, Javed, I would like you to follow my footsteps, or have definitely given you steps? තාත්තා කැමති වෙලා හිටියද එනවා නම් ඒ ෆීල්ඩ් එකට නැත්තම් ඔයාට ඇඩ්වයිස් කරලා තියෙනවද? One day I would like you to see or be alongside with me presenting in this big stage.
මං හිතන්නේ තාත්තගේ ලොකුම ඩ්‍රීම් එක තිබ්බේ මං කවදා හරි කොම්පියර් කෙනෙක් වෙනවට. මගේ ඩ්‍රීම් එක තිබ්බේ ක්‍රිකටර් කෙනෙක් වෙන්න. හැබැයි තාත්තා මේ පුෂ් කරේ, මං හිතුවේ තාත්තා හොඳ දෙයකට තමයි මාව පුෂ් කරේ. මාව ඇත්තට පුෂ් කරා. මාව හුඟක් තාත්තා තමයි ෆෝස් කරේ ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකට එන්න. මට කිසිම ඩ්‍රීම් එකක් තිබුණේ නැහැ ඒ වෙලාවේ ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකට එන්න. මොකද අපේ මම හිතන්නේ අපි ටීනේජර්ස් වෙලා ඉන්නකොට අපි කවදාකවත් හිතන්නේ නැහනේ මේ මෙච්චර ලොකු ස්කෝප් එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා අපි කවදාකවත් හිතන්නේ නැහැ. අපි හිතුවෙත් නැහැ. So තාත්තා මට ඒ දුන්න ඉනිෂියල් ස්ටෙප්ස් ටික මං හිතන්නේ මට ලොකු ධෛර්යයක් වුණා. මේ හැබැයි මං කිව්වා වගේ ඒක ටිකක් අපිට වෙලා යනවා understand කරන්න.
So since we started from talking about cricket, I would like you to talk about your achievements in cricket, but before that, mama kiyanna mama danna eka. So Javed was a very smart cricketer. So we played in the same age groups. So when I was playing for Ananda, he was playing for Wesley, and then he captained St. Thomas's, and a very smart cricketer. So man kamathi oyagen mahaganna your achievements, and because I think a lot of people know about your speaking and your presenting and your personality, but I think your cricketer side, that side, ගොඩක් අය දන්නේ නැහැ.
ඔව් මං ඉස්සර කිව්වා වගේ ඒ කාලේ මට හුඟක් කොණ්ඩේ තිබ්බා. කොහොමද හුඟක් අයට අවුත් වෙලා ඇති දැන්. Like you said, Geshan, for me, cricket was everything at that point.
Yeah.
I grew up, I think we were so lucky even back then. We had a great generation of cricketers to look up to.
Yes, correct, 100%. Not saying anything about the current generation.
But like in reality, we had some amazing cricketers, right, to look up to.
We had to play really well in order to come to a certain level.
100%.
And the competition was very tough.
Yeah.
And we
You
can
know
see
it because you've gone up to like the highest level you can go, and you've seen it, the kind of dedication you need to have.
Yeah.
And maybe at times you even gave up because you couldn't have that level of commitment,
100%,
right?
because there's a lot of competition, and there were enough. I mean, school players itself who could not go to under 19 level or any other level was very good. So yeah.
For me, my entire family are Ruggerites. I was the first person in the family to be a cricketer.
Yeah.
So much so that it was embarrassing to say that in the family, oh no, he's a cricketer. Because everyone was like, oh no, breaking bones and all of the going hari kakula kadila, danisa kadila, manari operation nak karla. So for them, when initially I said I want to play cricket, they were like, oh okay, let's see, try it out. But initially I also started playing rugby. I got injured, and then my father said, you need to take up another sport. Then, Shafras, sir, he saw me in the basketball court playing tennis ball cricket, and he said, hey, you seem good. Why don't you come and play?
He was a very tough coach. Yes, and he pushed us to the limits, and it was fun. It was
what
fun.
What a guy.
Good guy.
But yeah, see, we have more things in common.
100%.
Because he was our coach.
That's what we can't stop talking if we go on with cricket. But yeah.
That's crazy.
And then one more thing that I really like is when you went to a different system at the latter part of your school journey, but you still was able to impress a lot of people because you go into a place and lead a team.
Yeah.
Going into a different, if I'm okay to speak about it, going into a different school, but still to captain, it's a huge achievement. No matter how good you are, to lead a team and impress a sort of set of crowd in a very short time is a different achievement. I think that has come to you from your father. Am I correct?
It's hard to say, Geshan, because I don't know whether my dad's like a massive leader, to be honest.
Yeah.
He, I think, by himself, he was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest, I've never seen him in a team.
Yes.
So I don't know what to say, but he's amazing by himself. His personality also, I don't know whether he's the greatest to be in a team, but I think I'm a little more a team-oriented person.
Yeah.
I love to be amongst people, to understand them, to get the best out of them. Something you also had as a leader, which I saw because I've seen you captain. I think it's a special ability to be able to help others thrive around you. For me, I actually like that.
And build teams from the scratch. Why I'm saying this is because right after school, we joined the same university. And yes, BMS, I would say. And we built a cricket team there, and we ended up being world champions. We had a great system, and we got a lot of players to play for us, and we played proper cricket there.
Proper cricket.
And that's how there's a lot of recognition that university got from us as well. Going back to your MC, so if I say that you speak in front of a lot of people, you need a lot of confidence. මේ confidence එක තියාගන්න ඔයාට definitely your father's ability, and that is in your genes. ඔයා අඳින අඳින නැත්තම් ඔයාගේ ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන විදිහ ඔයාට ඒක බලපානවද නැත්තම් ඔයා අඳින අවුට්ෆිට් එක නැත්තම් අඳින වොච් එක ඔයාගේ පර්සනැලිටි එක එහෙම නැත්තම් ඔයාගේ කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් එකට කොහොමද එෆෙක්ට් වෙන්නේ?
මම හිතනවා ඒක හුඟක් බලපානවා කියලා. මොකද මං හැමදාම වොච් එකක් ඇඳලා මගේ රින් එක ඇඳලා ගියේ නැත්තම් මන් නිකන් මොන හරි කෑල්ලක් මගේ ඇඟේ මිසින් වගේ. මොකද මගේ ජොබ් එකේ ගෙෂන් පුළුවන් තරම් I have to keep to time, right?
Yeah.
So I'm always මට ෆෝන් එක හැම වෙලාවම අරගෙන බලන්න බෑ වෙලාව. So sometimes when I'm talking I just look at my watch. මම වෙලාව බලනවා. එතකොට මගේ දැන් මට පුරුදු වෙලා තියෙන හැම වෙලාවම watch එකක් ඇඳලා මට watch එක නැතුව
and also I think networking is very important in your field. ඔයා ඇඳපු watch එකක් ඇඳපු මොකක් හරිම outfit එකක් හින්දා have you gone into a different level of conversation where the conversation went ahead and you built good connections?
Yeah, 100%. I think now society has changed a lot. The kind of respect that you gain, it's different mindsets. Like I'm not saying that it should be the way, but what I say is the world has changed so much, right? And because the world has changed so much now, you can see that what we wear, how we carry ourselves, what brands are you wearing, that has a massive effect in terms of the respect you gain, right? It's not a falsified approach, but I think, I mean, now society is like that.
Yeah, it depends on your what you're wearing depends on where you
go.
So like I said, when I asked you to come and let's have a good chat, I said it's a very casual chat and you've worn a very casual and a nice sporty kind of a watch today. So do you like to talk about your watch and how you got it?
Yeah, sure. Initially I think okay, this is a Omega Swatch collaboration.
It's a very famous watch. Yes.
First and foremost, whenever I get my watches or any watch, I always call Geshan. I'm like, hey Geshan, watch karan den.
He happens to pass one of our showrooms every day, so he gives me a call and say,
In fact, I know I'm supposed to talk about this watch. I really like this watch. I don't wear it for my more formal stuff, but very casual stuff I wear this for. I really like this. And I think, like you said, it's one of those more famous watches that everyone tries to keep a piece of, right? Why I said I would love to talk on the other part was because whenever I ask for a watch, I always call you. And my first ever watch I got from you.
100%.
Which is
my next question was so that what was the first watch that you got? Because I know you are a watch lover. So I got the first watch again. So you've already told about it, but we would like to have an explanation.
My first watch that I got, I still remember I walked in your place and I said, I don't think you knew it was my first watch. I said, Geshan, I want to get a watch. I wanted a Swiss watch. I think it was just when you had gone with your mom and dad abroad and you all had signed up with Swiss Hanover at that time. And then I said, no, I really love that. It looks a little like a Rolex, but I didn't have the finances at that time to own a Rolex. So I thought, hey, I really like that. I was really young. So I got a Swiss Hanover from you. I still have it in my car right now. I should have worn it. But
that was a long time
back. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was back in 2010, I think. If I'm not mistaken. 2010 was when I bought the watch. It's what now, 16 years. And it looks so good even now. And I know 3 months after that, I bought a very similar watch for my dad for his birthday. Again from your Swiss Hanover. And after that, on the day of my wedding, that morning I came and I got a watch for my wife.
Yes, a Longines. I remember that. That was a very... last moment, but you had it in mind. But
I had it in mind.
So you didn't have time, but last moment. I think the day before his wedding day, he came and bought a Longines. I can remember.
Because I think my wife, at that time, she didn't have now of course she has too much watches.
So it's a good friendship that we have. So from cricket to api uni gihilla and then to have these conversation about watches. This segment is about how he spends his time. So Javed, I'll give you some time frames so I just want to know ඒ වෙලාවල් වලට ඔයා මොනවද කරන්න කියලා.
හරි. බලමු.
On a 6 a.m. on a Monday morning.
6 a.m. Monday morning and fast asleep. Fast asleep.
Let's say 8 a.m.
8 a.m. I'm up. I'm with my coffee. I'm with my son and daughter.
Okay.
Planning, visualizing what I want to do for the day.
Let's say 10.
At 10 a.m., I have my meetings for all my events and stuff like that. But by 10, I already have my meetings going.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. That's a good question. At 2 p.m., I would still do my meetings. It's one of the tougher parts of the day. I'm not a person who sleeps in the afternoon. I really struggle to sleep in the afternoon. So I wouldn't sleep at all in the afternoon. But it would be more meetings and stuff like that again.
Let's say 6 p.m.
By 6 p.m., I'm definitely at an event. 100%. You will not find me at home.
May I know one most important thing that you will not, no matter how busy you are, you will not miss on your daily schedule?
I really want to tell you that I'm well organized and there's something that I would miss, but I'm not. I wish that part was gym. It was in my life.
Yeah.
But with the kind of work that I do, it's extremely tough to stick to a schedule. But the realistic this answer that I have, which is a dream, is to say that I want to not miss gym ever. That I want to go to the gym every day or do some sort of workout every day and be able to spend time with my kids. I want to be able to spend time with my kids and my family at least for one part of the day.
Oh, that's lovely. And one more thing that I'd like to ask is, so you are very confident. You have to be confident in front of people. But even for a person like you or an MC like presenter, there are days or times that you are a little bit nervous. Or maybe every day it could be. But what is the one thing that you use to overcome that?
I think I should answer this in Sinhalese if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
because in front of a crowd, කාගේ හරි ඉස්සරහට ඇවිල්ලා කවුරු හරි කතා කරන්න ඉන්න එකේට මම හිතන්නේ මේක මාර වැදගත් වෙනවා. ඒකද මේක එහෙම එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් තියෙන එක්කෙනෙක්ගෙන් අහන එක මම හිතන්නේ මාර වැදගත් වෙනවා.
මම ඇත්තම ඇත්ත කියන්නම්.
Yeah.
ජීවිතේ කොච්චර මිනිහෙක් කතා කරලා තිබුණත් ඔඩියන්ස් එකක් ඉස්සරහට ගියාම ඒ බයක් තියෙනවා.
Yeah.
පළවෙනි තප්පර 4 පළවෙනි තප්පර 5 10 ඔයාගේ පළවෙනි සෙන්ටෙන්සස් 2 3 ඉවර වෙනකන් ඒ බය තියෙනවා. හේතුව අපි කවදාක්වත් එකම ඔඩියන්ස් එක ඉස්සරහා කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ. හැම වෙලාවම කතා කරන්නේ වෙන ඔඩියන්සස් වලට. හැබැයි අපිට තියෙන එකම එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එක තමයි අපි ඒ වගේ ඩිෆරන්ට් ඔඩියන්සස් වලට කතා කරලා තියෙනවා. So අපි දන්නවා පළවෙනි තප්පර 10 පහුන ගමන්ම we are in a comfort zone.
Forget about an audience. I'm very nervous to speak in front of this guy because he's a perfect, for me, he's a perfect guy when it comes to on stage. His deliveries are amazing. So, yeah, like you said, so how do you overcome that? With experience, yes.
Experience is a massive part. And then also, we as humans, අපි හැම වෙලාවම overthink කරනවා.
Yeah.
අපි හැම වෙලාවම හිතනවා මගේ මේ ඉස්සරහින් එක්කෙනා මාව මාරු විදියට ජජ් කරනවා කියලා.
100%.
ඉතින් අපි හිතනවා සමහරවිට මෙයා හිතන ඇති මම වැරදි විදියට කතා කරන්නේ, මෙයා හිතන ඇති මම වැරදි දෙයක් කිව්වේ කියලා. ඒ මිනිස්යාගේ ඔළුවේ එච්චර දෙයක් ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. හැබැයි අපි හිතනවා එච්චර ලොකු දෙයක්.
Yes, 100%.
So we put pressure on ourselves to it's unnecessary pressure. And actually when you go to an audience and you put pressure on yourself, you can't talk. It's so hard. Because your brain doesn't work like that. You need to be free in your mind. You need to be very relaxed when you go into an audience. And that's the best time to excel as well.
100%. Talking about good times, I know your cricket career and I also know your, performances on stage. Can I know one unforgettable moments or like best times you would say you can't forget from your cricket career and also from your on-stage experiences?
My cricket career, I'm saying cricket career and commercial stuff, not my actual personal stuff like family stuff. But when it came to cricket, I scored 100 and 84 against Anand
Anand,
at your
oh my God.
grounds. I love that.
Yeah,
I love
remember
that
it, yeah.
because that helped me become the captain of St.
Captain,
Thomas's the
yes.
next year.
That was in my year.
No,
was
no,
it?
it was the year after.
Year after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But your year also, I scored 100.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
But Ananda was like my happy place to go to. Ananda Grounds was the first place I scored my first 100. That ground, I love it. But yeah, so that was one of my favorite moments in cricket. And also playing the big match the very first time at the Royal Thomian, because that was like a dream for me, right?
Yes.
As a person who was in a school, I was at Wesley and I played cricket when I was only 30. I played first 11
You
when I
had
was
a
13.
great team in Wesley too.
Yeah, amazing
Yes.
team.
Yeah,
amazing team.
Yeah.
Just that at that moment, there was an issue with captaincy around at that time. And then I thought, okay, you know what? I can go into St. Thomas's. Or I thought if I go into St. Thomas's, I might be able to play. So after O-levels, when I went there, it was a dream to play the big match. And I played the big match 3 years. And out of that, I scored a 97 at the big match. 3 short of 100 to bat. But we have our big match records with Asiri and them. So it's... For me, that was a big dream to play that big match, to have my name etched on history, and then subsequently captaincy as well.
Lovely. So, what about your on-stage experiences? Like,
Comparing.
You must have gone to how many events?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. There's too many to think. For me, this year is going to be a special one. I'm going to compare my college, Wesley College's dinner dance for the very first time. Yeah. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to have so much of fun. I've done some of Sri Lanka's biggest dinner dances. My dream was to do a travel trade ball because my dad used to do it for almost 20 odd years. I did it. I've done it for like 3 years now. Mm-hmm. I did an event called the tea trade ball. Again, a bigger one, like one of the biggest in Sri Lanka. And I feel like every big event that I do, I think that that's the biggest I'm doing. Yeah. And for me, when I set that big expectation, I bring the best out of me. Maybe because of cricket.
Yeah.
Because we always want to be in the biggest stages, right?
Yes.
Correct. So because of that, I always think my next event is the biggest event. Because I'm only as good as the last event I did. Correct. People will always forget.
You start from zero.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like cricket, right? You always start from zero. No matter how well you do, no matter how good you are, the pressure I put on myself is to be the best version of myself every single event.
Yes, I think sports for all of us. අපි මම හිතන්නේ sports කරපු එකෙන්ම තමයි ගොඩාක් experiences ආවේ and also to handle pressure. Yes, 100%.
Pressure එක ගැන කතා කරන්න එපා. කතා කරන්න නැතුව. මොකද cricket කියන්නේ මම හිතන්නේ මිනිස්සු දන්නේ
නැහැ. At times we always had to win and we had great teams.
Hey, you had a great team.
All of us
had a I think you all had Sri Lanka's best team at the time together with Royal. You all had some great rivalries. I know when I used to look at the papers, හැමවෙලාම ඔයගලන්ගේ top 2.
I mean,
ලංකාවේ වාගෙට ගහන අය ඔයගලන්ගේ කාලේ ගහුවා.
Same like Rohito playing for Ananda team and representing the first 11 or the big match team was very tough because it was a dream of many.
Yeah.
And to come there and to play it and also to captain it like you did was very, very tough. And it's an achievement, I would say. You are in different occasions. You're always in different functions every day. So, එක එක function එකට අනුව නැත්නම් එක එක occasion එක අනුව ඔයා දාන watch එක, especially watch එක කොහොමද වෙනස් වෙන්නේ කියලා. Would you like to wear the same watch or do you change your outfit?
නෑ හැමලාම මාරු කරනවා. Event එක අනුව මාරු කරනවා.
Okay. So why do you do that? Do you think you need to match the yes?
Because the style has to go with what you're wearing.
What you're wearing. So if you're wearing a smartwatch to your full suit or something like that, I don't think...
It looks a little silly.
You can wear it.
No, you can, but it looks a little silly. For me, I mean, I love smartwatches as well because I want to track my steps, to heart rate, to my stress, all of that. I love doing it. But I think there's a time and a place for everything.
Yes.
And especially dinner dance එකකට මං ගියොත් මම අඳින විදිය නැත්නම් මම පාටි එකකට යන කොට අඳින විදිය, especially with my watches, I'm very conscious. I'm very conscious. මොකද ඒ අඳින දේ you have to be able to pull off first of all.
Yeah.
But in your mind, you gain a certain confidence that you're wearing the right thing at the right place. Sometimes you could be over-wearing something. You could be under-wearing. I mean, for me, this is my mindset. I don't know about
you can't be wearing a luxury watch when you're running or going for
exactly.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, I mean, sort of. Okay, we'll talk about it. On a wedding, when you're emceeing for a wedding, what would you wear?
Normally, I wear my tag, the one that I have. Ideally, my it would be something if I'm thinking like a fantasy world, right?
Yeah.
Something like a Rolex would be something that I would wear for dinner dances.
At a marathon or a road run?
I think I would wear one of my smartwatches.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's say an Avrudu Utsava or a, yes.
I think it's one of those, for Urdu Utsava, it would be something like a leather strap and a watch check, which would go really nice with something with our national costume.
Kind of a vintage feeling.
Yeah, it would look nice.
Let's say you're traveling to the airport.
I would wear something like this. I love, this is very comfortable.
Something comfortable.
Something comfortable, yeah. 100%.
Yes. අපි දැන් කතා කරන්න යන්නේ watch functions ගැන. අපි the watches වල ගත්තොත් ගොඩක් complications තියෙනවා. මේ වගේ functions තියෙන watches ඔයා මොනවද prefer කරන්න කියලා අපි කතා කරගමු. Mechanical or quartz? නැත්නම් automatic watch එකක්ද quartz watch එකක්ද?
Automatic.
Leather strap or steel strap?
Ooh, it's steel strap.
And vintage watch or a brand new watch?
Oh, so tough, brand new.
Swiss precision or Japanese reliability?
Swiss precision.
Okay. If you have to choose one luxury watch or 20 different designer watches, what would you choose?
I don't know. You're putting me in so much difficulty. I'm one luxury watch.
Okay. A nice chronograph or a GMT, which keeps two different time zones?
Oh, GMT.
GMT.
Yeah.
All right, lovely. So now you have to live with one watch for your rest of your life. මොකද්ද ඔයා select කරන watch එක? Let's say it could be a dream watch. What would be the watch that you will select?
I'll be honest. If I had a dream, I would say a dream brand.
Okay.
I think it would be a Rolex.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So Javed, මම දන්නවා cricket වලින් and සහ ඔයාගේ field එකෙන් ගොඩක් ඉස්සරහට ගිහිලා තියෙනවා and you are a very popular person as well. And if you had to give one advice for the younger generation or someone who likes to take up your same profession, what would that be?
My advice would be dream big.
Yeah.
Dream as big as possible. You will fall short. You might get there, but you'll never know. You'll probably even go beyond what you expect. I already feel like I've gone beyond what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But the sky is still the limit. I still want to go beyond. Always aspire to be the best version of yourself. You don't have to compete with anyone else. You don't have to put someone else down. You just have to battle yourself every single day. Every single minute, every single second, it's a battle with yourself, not with anyone else. The moment you please yourself and you are content within yourself and you're happy, that's all that matters. And there's nothing else or there's no better feeling in life than being happy with where you are. And for me, that is the biggest advice I can give because that's the constant battle I have with myself, to be able to be the best version of myself and not to look at someone else and think I can't get there, but I just want to get to the best version of that I can be. Yeah.
Great. And we are really thankful for you to be here. And thank you so much for coming. And we wish you all the very best.
Thank you, brother.
For your future plans. And we wish you that you will get your dream watch very soon.
Yes, through you.
Oh, of course, yes. And thank you. And that's Winding Ceylon.